follow up with news to confirm why they falling off or what may happen. That's why I'm looking at this now. I don't think they really talking on how this thing is moving, how they say it's moving, because technically this thing is currently going up. So let's see. I don't think the screen didn't switch. These boys made new all time highs. Yeah, see, this thing's still going off the other chart. Mm. Well, let's talk about it then. All right. Visa. Got a blow off top on a monthly, right? Cool. Let's go. Let's scroll back then. Let's go down to the weekly. So we got boom. How many do we got? One more day left in this week. Well, technically tomorrow, Thursday, then Friday will be your close, but still 2 days left on the weekly chart, right? And we look like they're trying to close indecisive. Doji at the top is I don't care what it is, still never a good thing. So let's go down to the daily. They was fighting. They've been fighting this week, trying to hold this thing up here, right? Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they put a nice little reversal. So they pull back here, came back into this candle, so rebalance. Now they pushing up. I'm still looking for some weakness here, right? If it's gonna be an all-time high, how are they really doing this? Price is starting to flatten out. We on support. What is the deal here? We got a gap on a 1 hour. I see momentum is dipping out. What'd be our next move, right? Last time they did that, right up in here, SOS. Momentum, look, momentum was dipping out. Okay, great. Price was scooting along. What happened? You had a nice little pullback here, right? It set you up for this. Things doing the same thing this time, right? Momentum is leaving out. Price is setting up. What be the outcome? Why is my thing on move? Okay, boom. All right, cool. So what gonna be the outcome? Can they take this high? Maybe yes, maybe no, right? But with momentum leaving out, what's my sure bet? So I'm gonna mark out my high. Great, that's my stop loss. If I'm gonna take the reversal trade, that high is my stop. I'm not gonna go past that. If it goes past that, I'm wrong. I'm not gonna be wrong and strong. So when I short this, my entry is to take out of this low, right? Boop boop. Stop loss there. I'm gonna risk $2.38. And I know for sure if they really run it, they're gonna want to run for this low. Definitely gonna fill that gap, but I want the liquidity right here. Sell side. At least get a decent pullback so they can continue doing whatever they're gonna do, or they want to fall into this range. With credit cards and the current data coming out with people not spending as much and they pull it back on their spending, credit cards are already maxed out to a lot. To they maxing a max, people are maxing out credit cards every single day because what happened when you low on savings, low on cash, you go to the credit. Guess what? They don't got no savings. The credit card's maxed out. 9 out of 10 people not gonna pay these people. What happened then? They fall off. So keep your eyes on financial systems, right? No matter if they running up now, will they continue running up? But I definitely try to get that $7 move. If not, they go to the gap. Cool, $2 move. If they fill the gap, $3 move, 363, right? But still, we always look for the overall play, right? But yeah, you look at that quick reversal. Boom, boom, boom. All right, you get the point on that, Lee, about the screeners anyway.
Yeah, I got it. I got everything screenshotted. I'm good.
All right, cool. So in most cases, depends on what you're looking for. You can always play around with the technical settings. You can look at ATR. That's another good one. Uh, shoot. On here, guys. Hmm. I was thinking another one. Gotcha. Thank that. Appreciate that, TJ. I'm thinking my Visa. All right, my God. Uh, so oh yeah, yeah, I had the wrong one. I appreciate that. Da da da. Yeah, look at the ATR. ATR is another good one to put in, like $1.50 or whatever, right? $1.50 ATR. So that means it's gonna move $1.50 per day. That's another one. That way, you got a movers. If not, then you're gonna may get stuck with some slow pokes. So I like to look for $1.50. Boom. From there, I'm looking at million in volume across the boards, like all the time. I need a million plus volume. That's another good mover. Over $40 because those have better options. They still reasonable, but they are better off, right? Anything less than that, then you start getting into the janky stuff. Then they may not have necessary volume that you need to actually trade with, and you can get jammed up. You feel me? So you know which one I'm thinking about? Thinking about. Yeah. See, I had the wrong visa, y'all. That's totally on me. TJ brought it to my that boy Jackson brought it to my attention. Yeah, yeah, I'm thinking about this damn piece of crap. I know, right? Yeah, yeah. See, I'm all over here. Them boys ran up too. They look like they just paid our dividends. Aha. You know what happens? So people will load up into a stock for dividends to get accounted for the X date. And after that, you see they down in post market, right? Because they selling off. So they gonna sell out. Boom. Tomorrow you're gonna get a nice little pullback, probably down into this OB right here, that form. Think it mounts from there. Yeah, they broke out, but people like to sell off of that. They'll come in, boosty candle, set it off right here. Y'all see the boosty candle? It told you it was coming. It's like, boosty candle on the 200, 1 hour. Watch that momentum shift. Once you got the crossover on the MACD, it says it's over, baby. We lit. You had one chance to get in right here for the breakout of the continuation to do what? Run the highs. What they do. Boop. So yeah. Only thing they did was stop shy of the highs. That's why I always tell y'all, like, you're gonna take profit. You want to be at the high or right before it because you get greedy trying to say they're gonna take all the high and you've been in down here or even here. You just giving away money. You giving money back unnecessarily, right? If you took it from the continuation to breakout, that's still a $3.63 move. If you would have got out here, still a $3 move. That's a great price action. Why give all that money back? Don't do it to yourself. So yeah. Oh, Netflix. Let's get over there. What up, Melina? All right. I was watching Netflix. Actually, it's dropped a video on them. I've been seeing a lot of action with Netflix with their new bundle deal. They cooking up something with Peacock, Apple TV. They doing all this little combining stuff. They also just happened to do a deal with the NFL, start doing live streaming on for the Christmas game. They got the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson situation going on, right? So Netflix is making some major moves. They brought that guy in from Apple, or was it Tesla? They brought in that CEO from one of those companies. I can't remember. Really turning them around, right? But y'all see that MACD. Here's the thing. Approaching all-time highs. Where is that? This your all-time high right there. Do do do. Netflix ain't been back up here since I don't know when. Since they started locking down on the people sharing the passwords, since they started doing a tier system, they actually been the tier system been actually doing them wonders. More subscribers that came in, more people are using a ad based system than the other avenues because people are watching 10 hours of Netflix programming per day or actually per week, day or week, right? Uh, they're really locked into this. If you want to spend a little extra money, get rid of the ads, great. If not, hey, we're going to sell you these ads. Reason why it's good for traders because if people are legit watching Netflix and the ad people who are, buying ad space on Netflix are really getting a bang for their buck because they know people are actually watching this versus, oh, we cut a TV on and walk away. No, people are locked into Netflix, right? You at the airport, uh got WWE too. Appreciate that, Lee. So when you are at the airport on the planes, you're at work, you haven't had time at work, you're watching Netflix on the mobile device, you got your favorite shows coming in, and if you don't want to pay the extra money, guess what? You're gonna catch a couple of ads, right? With that being, and then you can forget about the what's that boy Tom Brady, his roast that was just on there with the Cat Williams new special that dropped. Yeah, they got some nice work cooking up. Facebook been falling off because of their ad revenue. Nobody want to really spend money with them because they have too many bots. You can't trust the people nowadays, right? You can't trust that you actually gonna get your money's worth with ads. Well, guess what? Netflix, you can, because they know for sure you are watching this. You're a real person with a real account watching this, so they analytics show that they actually get more conversion rate by spending money with Netflix. I'm telling you, if they keep holding this up, all they need to do is add a dividend. They add a dividend. I'm all day on Netflix. You feel me? But this overpriced. I wouldn't dare buy in right here. This is definitely overpriced. I need the balls to come back down to reality. I need them come back down in this ballpark over here. 500s, a little less. But yeah, watch them though. See what's happening. They curling over. This what you gotta pay attention to this. They topping out right here, right? Oh, resistance. Okay, cool. You see the MACD on the daily though. Come back down to the 1 hour. Now look at it. They slowly falling down, right? Price turning, moving average starting to come together, crossing over. Still above the 200, but still, they're at an all-time high for the current 52-week. They've been running, they hot. Now they got to cool off. Nobody gonna want to buy more shares at this price. They have to do a sell-off for them to make it appetizable for people to want to buy more. You can't buy it high and continue hoping things go higher. No, this ain't Nvidia. They need realistic, buying points, right? So they're gonna want to sell this off. Looking at these candlesticks, they put one bearish candle in here, they brought it back up, then took price right back out. They're legit rejecting this level here, right? I'm gonna shoot my shot. If I get a nice little push tomorrow, I'm probably gonna shoot my shot on a short position because guess what? This is my stop. 624.34 is my stop loss. I'm not risking that much, right? If it goes against me, I can get the heck out of Dodge. Low risk, high reward because I got all this downside to gain, right? They can legit come here. Netflix flies. Netflix can fly, right? So if they come back down here, cool. Or they come anywhere in this ballpark, you can say, well, this is our current little trend. So let's throw a fib on this thing, right? So I want to look at this pivot point here to the all-time high where they keep rejecting from. Where's my 50%? Where's my 32%? Right? So let's play. Let's play. This is a $20 move just to the 38% retracement. They make a 50% retracement, 29, 61%, 39. Would you want those odds, right? And if you're wrong, how much you're risking? $10. $10 move. With a little bit of time, you smooth out here. So what you gonna bet? $10 move against you or $30 move profit? At minimum, 20-point move. Come on now. Just to the 23%, it's 9-point move. But I think they're gonna actually go for a 38% retracement or a decent 50% retracement with the ATR. You have a fair value gap sitting right here at the 50% retracement. So they have a reason to go back down here and rebalance price. They have a couple of reasons. They ain't the only one. You have multiple fair value gaps here, down at the 65% and the 78% retracement. So they come here or here. Any one of these. We grab some of my tools. Oh wait, nah. They can go. Where my target at? Mm, there we go. They can target here. Boom. No. Dude. Or they can target here. Right. But I'm gonna shoot the bet. What's a safe bet? I always say when you playing reversals, be smart about what you're gonna do. Yeah, it's time, y'all. Oh, parachute. Yeah, get the parachute out. We going for it. We going for it. Parachute time. Yeah. Uh, jumping out the plane on them boys. Yup. Yup. We shorting them because you at a high. You at resistance. You can't go long at resistance. They keep rejecting this. Okay, cool. We at a high. They need to pull back. They haven't had a decent pullback in a while, right? Look at this. This is no decent pullback. What happens when you don't have a decent pullback? Price reject hard, right? You have to have a decent pullback. They need to do a 38%, 50% retracement here, right? So that way you can have a decent pullback so you can actually entice buyers to come in and buy more shares at a decent discount. If they don't discount the price, why would you want to continue buying it? Right? So you always got to have a decent buy-in price. Okay, we done with that. Now, NQ. Okay, we'll go to NQ. Now, Miss Billy, what you needed to know about the NQ? What was your thoughts on this NQ? You don't mind sharing with the rest of us?
I'd just like to see your viewpoint, please.
And what aspect? What we doing this week? What we doing this moment? Or how do I break it down? How do I analyze it? What you
Can we do what we're seeing for this week,
okay,
please?
no problem. My pleasure. Oh, hi. Let's get over to the weekly. So first thing first, I always start off on a weekly chart. I want to take off my moving averages. Boop. And what I do on Sundays is I like to mark out the previous week high and low. Change my little template. Boom. That's weekly low, weekly high. So far, look like we making forward progress to the upside, right? We took out last week high. That's what I always pay attention to. If we're taking out highs or we taking out lows. A couple weeks ago, right? 3 weeks ago, we wasn't making new highs, we was taking out lows, right? As you seen. Boom. That's a high, right? It's a high, and you see how we coming down, right? That's all I say. You mark out the highs, and from there, you see, like, if they ain't gonna making new highs, they keep sweeping lows, right? Cool. Trade it down for that week. Or this week is bearish, or I need to look, see if it's gonna be consolidating because if they don't break a high or a low, that's a consolidating week. Like here, right? They didn't break a high or a low this week. So when this week opened up, they didn't take a high or a low. They just stayed in the middle. So that was a ranging week. Typically, that's not good for trading, so you want to stay out the way. But this, after they done a little pullback, like I said, same thing I said about Netflix, they had no give when they done this alone, right? When they made this run, they had no give. It was a straight price action. They're like, get up with me, right? Now, what they had to do, they had to pull back, right? So we just going off of this pivot point alone. Boom. They made the 60% retracement. So that's why I said that about Netflix. You have to have a decent pullback. Now we got a pullback. Now they running up. From this pivot point alone, I can project it can get up to the negative 27% retracement, right? Or extinction. So I'll be like, okay, that's my modest goal. If it continue this said path for the week and get up to the negative 27, right? Cool. Or it may get there next week. Who knows, right? We only got 2 more days left. They don't want to be too bold. They got to have some more news come out to actually drive price up there. I don't see what can actually do so in such a short period of time. So we're gonna drop down now. So now we got our weekly range of that. I want to drop down to the 1 hour chart real quick. And what I like to do is I like to mark out the daily levels. Okay. When I say daily levels, I want to know the range of the market here. So I'm coming down to the 1 hour. You can do this on a 4 hour too, but I want to kind of, yeah, let's, since it is been a couple of days now. If it's the like Monday, Tuesday, it's easy to do it on the, what you call it, the 1 hour. You get a nice little better separation. So this Tuesday, I want to mark out Tuesday low. Great. That's telling me something, right? I like to mark these out overnight if I can help it. That way I can say, okay, we should be smooth here. What's Tuesday? So it's the highest point of Tuesday, right? Do progress once again, because guess what? It's Monday low. Great. Just bear with me getting that stuff marked out. All right, let's get Monday high. I think Monday high was over here, but all right, cool. That's Monday high. Do. There we go. All right, I'm gonna remove this one because we already know they made a new weekly high, so we can go and get that out the way, right? So this is your Monday range. After that, they swept liquidity. You see that low? They took that low out. They even took out the Friday low. Drew back into this volume imbalance on the 4 hour, right? To take off. So that's what they keyed off of. They grabbed some liquidity. They say we need some change to get down the street real quick. And from there, taking out the weekly high, I'm on the bullish side of things. And the whatchamacallit, the oscillators support that. So everything I need to take need to be a bullish call, right? Now, what I am going to be concerned about is we've been running up for a while now. We have our Wednesday levels. Doo-doo-doo. When do you close at? Still, Asian market is open, but I'm going to mark that out. It should be weird. Thing bugging. And the French toast happening. Okay. Go down to the 1 hour. Okay, okay. So as they break these levels, right, I'm gonna look for these highs. It took liquidity early throughout the day, but I'm definitely bullish on the market because of the simple fact all the oscillators are pointing up. We have pre-recurrent forwards between the 4 hour, 1 hour chart, right, and the weekly chart telling me we making forward progress. If it would have took out lows, I would have been on the bear side of things, and I've been like, hey, I'm shorting the market only, right? But the simple fact is, we on the bull side. Yes, it's currently overextended, so they should be looking for a pullback during the London market. It's currently the Asian market now, so anytime throughout the night it can start pulling back and retracing. But right now, we still in a bull market on the 4 hour and 1 hour chart with confluence. I'm going long on all my positions. That makes sense.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. So it depends on how many days pass. So like today, Wednesday, to kind of get to the levels faster, Shantae, I'll just go to the 4 hour chart. But typically I like the 1 hour chart because it gives you more separation so I can see like, okay, what time did this high or low came in? Did it come in during the London market? Did it come in pre-market? Did it come in, during New York? What time of the day? So I like to look at the hour chart and then kind of go down and dissect when and where did that, level get hit? When did it get to that level? At what time throughout the day? Got it. Cool. All right. So We at the end of this thing. Do we have any last minute questions? Oh yeah, y'all smooth on this. What y'all got? Or y'all want me to stop the record and then ask? Put it in the chat. All right then. Be smooth. So let me go ahead and do this number.